Welcome back to Fresh Start February, and today is our third video with a mindfulness topic. I'm Stefanie Lachenauer. I'm a middle school teacher at Montgomery Upper Middle School. I am a certified mindfulness teacher and a certified yoga teacher, and I work with mindful schools where I teach teachers how to practice mindfulness, and I support them in bringing mindfulness practices to their students. I'm also a proud member of the Municipal Alliance in Montgomery Township in Rocky Hill. And I'm excited to be with you today as we talk about mindful eating. So yesterday was Valentine's Day, which is like one of my favorites because there's always chocolate and I love chocolate. So I invite you to find a snack that you love, or you can do this with a whole meal if you'd like. And I invite you to practice along with me as we practice some mindful eating. So I'll give you a moment to pause right now if you want to pause this video and go find yourself something that you would like to eat. And as you're choosing that something, you might think about what you're choosing and why you're choosing it, just being curious about that. All right, so welcome back. Hopefully you have your snack. So I invite you to look at your snack. So I have my snack in front of me also. And we're just going to start with noticing with our eyes what it looks like. Is it packaged? Is your snack something that came directly from nature, or was it something that other people helped to produce? What did it take for this food to get to you? Who may have been involved in getting this food to you? Where did it have to grow? What ingredients are in it? Thinking about maybe all those farmers that were involved. The water that needed to help grow the crops. The right amount of sunshine, the right weather. The correct soil. So that those ingredients could be grown. And what did it take for those ingredients to then be picked from nature? The farmers who cared for it, tended it, and then harvested those crops. And then how did they get to the next place? The people who helped transport it, those truck drivers or airplanes or whatever it took. Maybe thinking about how it was manufactured. Noticing that my chocolate is in a wrapper, so I'm thinking about all the people who helped to design that wrapper, who put the images on, who made it, maybe the machines and the people in the factory who helped to produce the wrapper and make that chocolate and what's inside. The people who helped to create that, so the food scientists involved, the people who had to help approve it, make sure that it was safe, and know what was inside. And then what it took for it to get onto the shelf in the food store. Thinking about maybe where you purchased this item. All the people who were part of that transportation, who work in the food store, the cash register, who help in the aisles, who help unload those groceries, who help bag them for you. And the journey that it took back to your house so that it's now in your hands. Maybe feeling a sense of gratitude for all those people who were involved in this one piece of food that you're going to eat. Now noticing the shape of the food item. If it's still in a package, noticing that package, the words that are on it, maybe the colors of it. What it says to describe it. Maybe even the ingredient list. Maybe bringing awareness to how it feels to be holding this in your hand now. After thinking about all that was involved and be thinking about the excitement in having the snack, or if any other feelings arise. Noticing if your snack has a sound as you hold it in your hand. Noticing the crinkling of the wrapper as I'm about to eat this. Noticing how the wrapper feels in my hands. If it's smooth or bumpy, you can feel those crinkles. And then noticing the sound if you open yours. If it's something that can be opened, if it's something that is already ready to be eaten. And just noticing the shape of it. Again, noticing the color, the texture, what it looks like, what it feels like in your hand. Noticing the smell. And being aware of what that makes you feel, if it maybe brings up a memory. Sometimes smells can bring up memories. And again, how it feels to be holding this in your hand. And taking one bite of this, one small bite, and just holding it in your mouth for a moment as you take that bite. And letting it move around on the tongue. Noticing how it feels in the mouth, in the different areas, in the front of the tongue, in the back of the tongue, between the teeth. And then go ahead and chew it, slowly and mindfully, noticing what flavors you notice. Noticing how it feels to eat this slowly. And go ahead and take another small bite. And do the same thing, slowly tasting it in your mouth, moving it around the mouth, slowly chewing. Noticing the texture that you can feel. Seeing if you can name the different ingredients in different parts. And again, slowly, mindfully, continuing to eat your snack. Noticing how it feels to eat in this way. If there's maybe a sense of urgency to eat it a little faster. If it feels painfully slow, or if you are savoring in the goodness of this treat. And again, continuing to finish slowly at your own pace. And as you finish your snack, noticing how it feels to be towards the end or actually having that last bite. And noticing how maybe eating it this way might be the same or different than other times you've had this snack. What was it like to pay close attention during this time? And where might you want to invite more of that awareness into your meals? Maybe not eating every bite this slowly, but what parts of today's practice did you enjoy that you would like to invite into other practices? Perhaps thinking about where the food came from and giving gratitude. Maybe smelling your food before eating it at mealtime. Or taking a good look and noticing the colors and textures. Or perhaps eating slow enough that you can try to taste each of the different ingredients that you know are in your food. So I hope you enjoyed today's practice, And I look forward to hearing how you've decided to bring this into your regular daily life. If you'd like to try this with your family, or if there's a part of this that you've chosen to share with your family at dinner time. I hope you have another beautiful day, and I look forward to practicing mindfulness with you again. Thanks for joining me today.